everybody. Chris Berman along with Peter Gammons. Welcome to our NASCAR version of baseball. Today because we have to drive real fast to make way for White Sox and Angels at the top of the hour.
And the little old lady from Pasadena did finish fourth in that race.
But you know what? We're still going to have fun, or Daddy will take the T-Bird away. At any rate, you know what team has not been having fun that should be having fun? The Orioles. Mike Mussina has been out a couple of weeks. Yankees and Red Sox are flying in the East, but Mussina was back against the Twins, and his first batter was Todd Walker, a strikeout. What about defense in this game?
Well, Pat Mears, who may be the most underappreciated player in the American League, started this great play on Eric Davis, the 6-4-3 double play. Nice turn by Todd Walker as well. And then Rafael Palmeiro went up the middle off Eric Milton. Great play on the right side of second base by Mears. Rock steady.
Hey, what about Mears after an auto race? It's perfect. Paul Molitor, welcome back to Mussina. Ouch! Well, Mussina may not be sitting down for a while, but Mike Ruman-Bordick makes the play, and Mussina hung in. Seventh inning, a 1-0 game. Eric Davis didn't get much of it, but got enough off of Eric Milton, who, Peter, as you point out, went to school in the University of Maryland, gave 62
tickets today.
Now, he pitched well, but the big story is Mike Mussina has the Orioles win at 2-0. He won 7 2/3, gave up just 2 hits, and literally what a shot in the arm for him because they've won their first series in 3 weeks.
Well, they were 5-10 with Mussina on the disabled list. They really need him. The important thing today, that after he had that operation for the wart, he showed that he could throw the curveball, the knuckle curveball that he couldn't throw there. You see him, the strikeout. Another great one down on the way to Terry Steinbach. Now, if they can get Mussina, Erickson, and Key going, use their gang of 6 to go an inning apiece, and Sidney Ponzone to pitch middle relief, then they can get this staff stabilized, then get Brady Anderson back in another week, and maybe they can finally start making a run, because this team has not yet begun to fight.
Well, they're trying to stay within hailing distance of the Red Sox and, of course, the Yankees, who are blue hot. As for the Red Sox, always festive when Pedro Martinez pitches at Fenway. The flag waving, the crowd roaring. Rangers and the Red Sox, both teams going into the game 19-9, but Jason Varitek's throw wide, and Tom Goodwin scores. So it's a 1-0 Rangers. Luis Salas, the fly ball to center field. Damon Buford fighting the sun, and the wall makes the catch. Pedro says, way to go. Bottom of the 5th, tied 1-1. Boom. Was there a question? They call this area Fenway Knig's Corner. I'm over a little bit from where they call Knig's Corner. We'll get that on the half-hour version. We'll explain what that was. Mo Vaughn's homer makes it 2-1.
Pedro threw everything there. Great change-up to Lee Stevens with two on in the 6th. Another change-up, 3-2 to Kevin Elston, and the fastball running away to Mark McLemore. The last batter he faced, end of 7th.
Meanwhile, Rusty Greer, after Tom Flash Gordon had walked the bases full in the 9th inning in a 2-1 game, Vaughn made the play, the toss to Gordon. Gordon would save number 11, although he made everybody sweat. Pedro Martinez now 3-0 with 9 Ks, and he's already the team leader. You just see the enthusiasm out there. Red Sox win it 2-1. Want to see a rarity? Bases loaded. Mariners at home against the Tigers. First inning. Dan Hack Wilson, the catcher of the M's. Back. It's off the wall. Luis Gonzalez, Brian Hunter, they can't get it. It rolls away. They're going to wave Wilson home. 1 run, 2 runs, 3 runs. Does Wilson make it? The relay. Save! An inside the park grand slam home run for Dan Wilson. You don't see that very often. Barely over 200 in the history of baseball. Inside the park grand slam home runs. The Mariners and Randy Johnson had a 10-0 lead, then held on to beat the Tigers by the count of 10-6. National League, Dodgers and Pirates. Bill Russell says, Chan-Ho Park, I know you can pitch, but Chan-Ho parks one to right field. Matt Coolhand Luke scores. Todd Hollinsworth scores. Double by Park, 4-0 Dodgers. Top of the 8th, and you want to watch this. 8-0 Dodgers, Piazza at the plate. But watch Turner Ward, right field. Makes the catch, and he's through the wall. He's through. Where'd he go? He makes the catch.
What's amazing about it, first the ball came out of his glove a little bit. He still held on. Of course, he fell on his arm and really hurt it. Buck Showalter had him in the minor leagues and said, this guy always should have been a hockey player. Watch the contact. And then he comes back out and tries to throw the ball. He said his arm was numb. Did the best he could.
Do you have your SB ballot? What a great catch by Turner Ward. But the Dodgers are now hot. They've won 7 of 9. Chan-Ho Park is 3-0. Dodgers win it 10-5. Todd Good housekeeping Zeal at a 3-run home run. The Giants, after losing in games against Nagel and Maddox and Smoltz, they bombed Tommy Glavine. Rich Aurelia, who had 12 homers and over 500 lifetime at-bats, hits a pair today, a first multi-home run game of his career. And the Giants had a big lead. The Braves crept to within 9-8, and the Giants win it, salvaging the fourth game of that four-game set, 12-8. At the top of the hour, at Ederson International, the White Sox and the Big Hurt, Frank Thomas, play the Anaheim Angels. That's at the top of the hour. Some more baseball with Peter and I in a moment.
Through Mother's Day, you can get the Zales keepsake box with this elegant picture frame and easel. And this
Indians, one-time first baseman for the Tribe, Paul Sorrento, played there when the Tribe got to the World Series in '95, was a teammate of Charlie Nagy. Comes to town as a member of the Tampa Bay Devil Rays with the sack pull. A little bit of history. The hanger, Charlie Nagy's give up 13 Gopher balls, slammed by Sorrento the first in Tampa Bay history. They led it 6-0. But bottom of the ninth, 8-6 Tampa Bay. Roberto Hernandez against Sandy Alomar Jr. and the Indians have the bases loaded. 2 outs, 2 strikes. Bang! Back. It hits the line. It's a grand slam home run. The Indians have won at home in their last at-bat for the 4th time when we're only the first few days of May. And the Indians beat the Devil Rays by the count of 10-8. Mesa says, thank you very much. I'll take the win in relief. AL scores, including the Yankees' 19th win in their last 21 attempts. And the big news, Paul O'Neill, who hadn't had a homer all year, hits one, and it's a milestone. It's number 200 lifetime. Posada also hit a home run. The Yankees' best start since 1958. The Yankees are flying. They've been an 8-game, 6-game, and a 5-game winning streak. When they won the World Series a couple of years ago, they never had a winning streak of more than 5. Elsewhere in the American League, Toronto, you saw their West Coast game. They beat the Athletics 6-3. In the National League, the Phillies snapped the Astros' 8-game winning streak. And Mark McGwire looking for home run number 400. Nothing going. 3 strikeouts, 2 walks. But the Cards do not get swept in their 4-game series at Chicago at Wrigley. The Cards win it 8-5. Home runs Sunday. Who laid the wood? Vinny Castilla with home run number 13. He now has more than the New York Mets. Mets have 12. Chipper hit number 10. A long shot. But the Giants beat the Braves in that one thanks to a pair of homers from Rich Aurelia. Kevin Young and a homer in the loss for Pittsburgh. Vladimir Guerrero 3 days in a row. He's hit a home run.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, Vladimir Guerrero, with no one around him, is quickly emerging as an all-star player.
You saw the slam by Alomar. Boy, 2 slams in that game. Wilson with a grand slam as well. Edgar Martinez, I wonder if the bat's getting slow. Not on the day. He helped the Mariners stake Randy Johnson to that huge lead early on. More homers in the American League. So we're shortening up the pages here. Posada, well, he's really showing some offense behind the plate. Well, Pedro Martinez, always festive in Boston.
Yeah, nice night for Florida. Nice day for Florida. Jesus Sanchez, guy that got from the Mets for Al Leiter, threw an absolute masterpiece.
Thanks for watching this version of baseball tonight. The full version after Sports Center. Peter Gammons, I'm Chris Berman. See ya. Baseball on Sunday. White Sox, Angels, John and Joe. Have fun.
Okay, Chris. Now, in our 9th season, it's ESPN Sunday Night Baseball. From Anaheim, it's the White Sox and slugger Frank Thomas meeting the Angels and Jim Edmonds. This is the brand new Edison International Field. They rebuilt the old Anaheim Stadium, and there's the entrance. And tonight a very good crowd is gathering here as the Angels on Sunday Night Baseball host the Chicago White Sox. There's the view from the inside. It's a beautiful night for a ball game, and the Angels, who have been hot,